So you're actually
Huh.
gonna go on that date?
My goodness. Mm-hmm.
Are you?
We yeah. I'm a little nervous, but ready. You know,
Yeah, but how
we're
can you
talking
be nervous
now.
when you keep on turning around? You turn around and you tell everybody I'm the goddamn sugar. How you could be? How you
Well,
turn
yeah,
around
I'm
and
the
say
Gallium
you're
sugar.
nervous?
Yeah, hey, I'm the Gallium sugar, but at the same time, it's you never know what you're gonna anticipate and see. So yes, I'm the Gallium sugar. Yes, I'm the Gallium azúcar. But at the same time, it's like who you've been talking to, and you've seen pictures and
She,
stuff, and
she
now
must be
you're
that.
gonna.
She must be that amazing. She must be that intelligent, and she must be that beautiful for you to be nervous.
Yo, what's going on? It's the voice of power, MC Bacon here, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm just taking it back. I'm just taking it back. The genius has worked his magic once again. What is not any particular genius I'm talking about. I'm talking about once again, and I'll say it again. Canada Choice 2025 Best DJ Ottawa winner! DJ Mendez. Mendez, where you at, my guy? What are you saying? Yeah.
Weren't
Great
expecting that
job,
way.
by the way. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Little things,
And
little things. It's 2025. Got to change it up a little.
I, I was almost not ready to say nothing. I'm just like, whoa, whoa.
I could see your face. I could see your face while it's rolling. You're like, whoa, what?
Yeah, I'm just like, yeah. I was because when you told me you're doing when you told me we got the message earlier when you sent in the chat about doing the commercial. I seen it and I seen everybody else. I'm like, yeah, that looks dope. I see the adverts. I was like, yeah, like, good job. And then you do this. Then you do this. So I'm like, yo, it's nice. I'm like, wait, I don't see no pictures of me and Mendez in there. Still look great. And I'm like, okay. Then you see all the shots and oh, that's. And I was like, yeah, good job. That looks dope. And then you put the icing on the cake with this. That, my friend, genius. I like that. That's awesome. That is
Step by
awesome.
step. Just a little bit of a recap of what we did last year to get us going. There's something special coming up for 2025.
Right.
And I want to make sure that we start doing a little more features on our guests and ourselves.
That's awesome.
During this year, the year they'll be able to see our transition and our fluffy to pudgy to hey pappy.
That's it. That's it. I'm loving it though. But just yeah, man. Again, like I'm a real chillax dude, confident and everything else. But again, it's just like the anticipation aspect because yes, we've been talking for almost 2.5 months now,
Oh, that's
and
good.
we were supposed to meet up a little bit earlier on, but had an emergency I had to deal with and everything else. So I guess not meeting up the first time just kept that anticipation building because
Oh, sure.
right
For
and
sure.
conversation was nice. Like when we talk, it's like we text and everything else. We necessarily didn't talk on the phone with one another. Don't know
Okay.
why. So, but at the same time, it was more of a how can I say a structured. I'll call it a structured conversation. And what I mean by that is it was just a typical, hey, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. What you up to? Oh, I'm doing this so and so, da da da. All right, smiley face, da da da. Nothing deep conversation or texting for like a couple hours, whatever, back and forth throughout the day. And yeah, it was just like, I'm digging what's been happening so far, and now we just have to meet up and see where it goes from there.
So, where's she from? Give us a bit of background so we know what you're getting yourself into. Let us the viewers and myself know, what are you getting yourself into?
Well, I'm trying to remember from what I remember, and I hope I said this correct. I think she's half Irish or Scottish, one of the two, and I don't remember the other part, unfortunately. Uh she's I won't divulge her age, but
No, you gotta
she
respect the lady.
yes, but she's older than me and very nice looking, by the way. But again, pictures only do so much. But
Oh, pictures and filters will do what they need to do.
yeah,
Reality is reality, and you know
no,
that.
of course. So at the end of the day, it's like when we started talking, I asked her because again, this is the girl that off the dating app that we had met and we were talking from. So right away, I said, you know what? Before we go any further, send me a picture, something recent. And I was really cool. I was really cool the fact that she actually did it because for me, she didn't
Okay,
have to. But at the end of the day,
you
with the
asked her
past,
for a picture.
oh yeah,
Isn't that like a dating no-no nowadays?
apparently yes, it is. But I don't think so because at the end of the day, it's like I would rather know who I'm talking to, and I do this based on past experiences myself. I've developed a couple of times of scenarios of meetups and everything else that didn't go well. But yeah, so
Mhm.
um,
I want
yeah.
to hear stories about that.
Oh, what? You don't remember the other one I told you? The one I met up to, we're supposed to go to the. Yeah, exactly. Uh huh. Yes, indeed. Yeah, keep looking. Keep looking. Anyway, who? Yeah.
I need to
So
dust up there. I need to dust up.
I know. I bet you do. Fuck ass. So yeah, we've been talking long enough. Like I said, we send each other pics and stuff like that, and yeah, it's about that time. And we'll see what happens.
Good,
Yeah, man.
good man, good. I mean, you've been single for a while, and you're not actually actively looking.
Yeah.
Okay, it happens. It happens. It doesn't. It doesn't. You're not pushing yourself. You're not being rude.
Yeah.
Well, I know you like to flirt and joke around with our friends, but you don't actually. You're not the type of guy that's like left, right, left, or one of these guys that's on the app and he literally is on the phone. Oh my god, I need to find a wife. He left,
Right. Right.
or whatever side it is. I'm whatever. You know what I mean. I
Yeah.
don't.
For,
I don't do the app thing.
but here's a slicer for you. It's an actual coffee date. Yep, that's right. Exactly. The look that I was waiting for everyone to see. Because isn't coffee dates a no-no?
Excuse me, 1998 is calling for you.
Yeah. No, no, fancy dinner, no let's meet up and dress nice and everything else. Just hey, let's go for a
Yo,
coffee.
you know what? One of my longest relationships, our first meetup was in a mall, and it was just gonna be go for a mall, grab a coffee, and shoot it. And ended up after we went for a coffee, and ended up. Are you hungry? Yeah. Well, why aren't we going to eat? I looked at her. I'm like, okay, let's go eat. So we went to eat. Went to go eat, and then she's like, "Do you want to go for a walk?" I'm like, "Holy Jesus, it's 1 in the morning."
Yeah. Awesome.
And
Awesome.
so you never know, brother. You never know. You really never know. The best part was about a week after that. She said, "I sat there because I had broken my wrist."
Yeah.
So those of you that follow me know when this was around. I don't know exactly who I'm talking about. She says to me, "Are you okay to go out tonight?" I'm like, "Wow." She's asking me out. All right, let's go. Where are we going? I'm like, "Wait a minute. I can't get dressed. Like, and I'm not coming out naked. It's too cold."
Mm-hmm.
So she says to me, "Well, what do you want to do?" I'm like, "Listen, jogging pants and runners, bro. Jogging pants and runners." I'm holding my arm in a freaking sling as we're out on our date. Yo, I swear to you, to this day, it's the only time I've ever gone out or tried or bothered with anything while I'm injured. Usually, if I get any type of injury, it's like leave me alone in my own little corner.
Right.
But I'll give it to her. She encouraged me to go out and do this. In the middle of winter, and all it was is a coffee and a walk in the most comfortable setting possible.
That's awesome.
You're on to something. You're
Yeah,
on to
bro. Hey,
something.
you know what? And the fact that she was cool with that, because again, that seems to be the, how you call it? That seems to be taboo, where a man and woman just getting to know each other, just go out for a coffee. You don't have to go for extravagant dinner or meet up at some gala or something like that. No, it's simple. Let's go to Tim's. Let's go to Starbucks. Have a coffee and get to know. Break the ice.
Actually, I'm laughing at this because oh shit, I didn't shave properly here. I just felt it, motherfucker. Um,
Mr. Spot.
yeah, I feel I'm embarrassed now. I think I need to put something on my neck. It's not a hickey, I swear. It's not a
Hey,
hickey.
did someone smack you in the face? No, I missed the spot, damn it. But that's why I always carry my brush. That's it.
No a los putazos. So, with that being
no
said,
violence on the face. No violence. Ow, shit, that's
yeah, not the face, not the money maker, not the money maker.
Right?
Actually, one time I got this guy wanted to fight me, and it was for the stupidest reason. He was the one cut me off. He's the one doing everything wrong and whatever. We're doing our thing. Keep on going. Gets out of his car and like literally just hammered on my car. And I'm like, they're sitting there. The people were with me. I'm like, what the hell are you gonna do? And I'm like, listen, chill. I get out. And my kids caught on immediately. The other two people that were with us are like freaking out because I'm like this. And the guy's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, what are you doing? Fight. I'm like, I am.
Wow.
I'm gonna hurt you. And he turns around and says to me, no, you're not. Not with one fist. I'm like, so what do you want? You want both? He turns around to me, what the frig are you doing? I said to him, the moneymaker. I'm protecting the moneymaker.
Yeah, that's it.
He literally got back into his car and I was like, gone.
Hey, the idiocy of people, you just gotta
Sometimes you gotta play the fool.
Just irritate the hell out of them so they just go away and that's it.
No, my brother. So no, I think you're onto something because I've had it where, and you're right. Everybody's always, oh my god, you got to do the expensive dinner. You got to do the expensive this. You got to do, bro. You're setting a standard when you start with like that.
Of course, because you see in social media. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you, but
no, do it.
You see in the socials all these videos of these influencers and content creators asking women, "Oh, how much does a guy have to spend on you on the first date? Oh, they gotta spend $500. I want this. I want steak and lobster, caviar, and all of this stuff. And they gotta treat me right because I'm a princess and nah nah nah."
So my question is she going to give me her steak and caviar afterwards?
Nope, because they're there for a free meal, as a lot of women have stated. There's women out there that actually say, you know what, I go out there just to get free food.
Listen, I got a friend. I love hanging out with her. Yeah. We've done business together, and it's great doing business with her because she's on point. And as you know, my circle's very tight. But one night I said to her, yo, let's go for dinner. We go for dinner, whatever. She's not saying nothing. I don't know that she's having a rough time. I don't know that. Are you okay? Because it seems like you're about to fall off or you hurt something.
No. It's my the dog's here just trying to grab something that's gonna make a lot of noise, and I'm trying to prevent it. So all good.
Poor puppies. So, anyways, we go to dinner. And she's just there eating her food, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up with this one? Like, normally we have a good time." And she's eating. I'm like, you good? Bluntly says to me, she has that trust we have with each other. I'm here for the free meal. I'm not well. Fuck off.
Wow.
Finishes her food. I'm not even done. She's like, you taking me home?
What?
I looked at her. I said to her, "Shut up, sit down. Let's talk. What's going on?" And she said to me, "You know what? I don't mean to be rude, but..." And then she opened up. But that's the only time that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. Afterwards, she opened up and she told me what was wrong. I was still good friends. I'll still do business with her any day, any time.
Yeah.
However, you've got some ignorant people and some ignorant men and women
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
that go out of their way just to get whatever they want for free.
And they do it with malicious intent, and it's then they complain why a guy says, "Hey, let's go to the Cheesecake Factory. Let's go to Tim's. Let's go to Starbucks. Let's go to Burger King. Let's go to McDonald's." And it's like, well, do you see what you have in front of you? And this is the places you're going to take me on our first date? Da 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 da. Hey, I remember there was one scenario I saw, and the guy's like, "Hey, we don't know each other that well for me to be spending money on you like that. So this is the first date to see where the vibe is, see where everything, if it'll shift to a potential second date, or hey, you know what? It was a pleasure. Take care of yourself." But men and women have this intent that, okay, first meeting, first date has to be like this. It doesn't. It doesn't. There's been dates I've went on. I've gone bowling for a first date. Went to Dave and Buster's for a first date. Had a blast. Palladium. Like any type of a positive vibe setting for me is a good vibe either way. And again, you get to see, like you said, like what you're going to be dealing with, what you're setting yourself up for. And then you figure out at the end of the date if this is something you want to pursue, or something to say, hey, you know what? Again, nice knowing you.
The way I look at it, why spend on somebody you don't know? First of all, second of all,
Facts.
this ain't business.
Facts.
More importantly, what are you bringing to me? Call me selfish. Call me conceited. Can't call me narcissistic because I ain't. But you can call me the other two, and I'll be like, okay. However, think about it this way. You're going out with this beautiful person that you think is amazing and whatever. But they're just there to take advantage of you.
Right?
See, I love it when I go out with my friends. This is friends. Go out for whatever reason, or they're helping me, or I'm helping them, and all of a sudden, we're buying coffees. Just easy an example.
Mm-hmm.
And they turn around and offer to pay for it.
Yep.
I'm inviting you. Let me invite you. I want to be nice to you.
Yep.
But those are just, oh, you're paying for it, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, but we had one person that we interviewed here come into the studio. They asked me to pick them up because it was very bad weather outside. So I said, whatever, pick them up, bring them in. And we stopped by to get coffees. I didn't ask them if they wanted a coffee. I wanted one. So we get there and I'm like, would you like something? Oh, yeah, can I have this and this? No problem. As we're getting to the cash register or the drive-through window, whatever the hell you want to call it, everybody calls it different. They pulled out their card to pay.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, what's that for? I'm not that easy. We just met. And they're like, well, let me pay. You did me the favor of picking me up. I'm like, weather's bad. You're letting us interview you. Let me pay for the coffee. It's $2-3, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't fight me. I'm just being nice to you because you're being nice to me. Oh, but they literally argued with me, not in a bad way, but had that little moment to say,
Yeah.
let me be the one. You know how much I appreciate that?
It goes a long way, my friend.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're not all made of, we're not all rich. We don't have Baby Bentleys.
I like that one.
I'm just throwing you a cheap shot.
Slow clap. Yep. That's what it is. Yep.
But it's nice. It's nice to have that reciprocated to us. I had a girl turn around, and you're bringing this, since you brought this up, I think she's gorgeous. I think she's drop dead gorgeous. And I would be privileged to be able to go out with her. You see how I just said that? Immediately, if she was to know this, she'll feel that she's on a pedestal and that I'm going to give whatever I want up. But if somebody has a bit of a brain, they're going to take it as a compliment.
Right.
Okay. So there's both sides to the coin.
Yep. Exactly.
So we were joking around about us going out. We won't do it just because there's other factors that will get ruined if this goes bad.
Gotcha.
However, we both talked it out, blah, blah, blah. And she says to me, you know, you'd have to pay for if we went out on the first date.
That's what she said to you.
And I said to her, if we were to go out on the first date, you're getting a coffee because I want to hear you, not your chewing. She turns around to me, do you always have to be so blunt? And I turned around and this was my response. When you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, do you turn around and go, oh my God, I got to go to work? Or do you get up and look at yourself in the mirror and say, damn, I'm blessed to be up another day? She looked at me and said to me, well, I'm like, which one is it? She said to me, you know how it is? I'm like, no, I don't, because I don't live with you. So which one is it?
Exactly.
When she told me what she actually does say to herself, I said to her, see, take everything with a positive, because if you're going to be negative, that's not what we need in the world.
That's how your day. Yep, that's how your day is going to go. How you wake up and how you respond when you wake up is how your day is going to go for you. So, but yeah, my friend. Hey, like I said, it's
I'm happy for you.
Good vibes going into it. So, like I said, just looking forward to it, and then see what happens. And then I guess
bacon getting it free gone, bacon getting it free gone, bacon getting it. What's her name? Don't tell me her name.
I think I mentioned it the other episode. It's Kelly.
Kelly?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I like that name.
Yeah.
You know what that makes me think of?
What's that?
Every time I hear the word Kelly.
What's that?
Be it male or female.
Who?
Be it a male or a female that we're talking about, whenever we talk about, say the word Kelly,
yeah,
the baseball player, Kelly Gruber.
Aha, Mr. Gruber, yes. And it's funny because my dad's name was Kelly.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. That was I believe that would be his nickname, because my actual dad's name is Darcy Fernando Callahan, but everyone knew him as Kelly. That's why my grandma used to call him.
Oh, I like that name.
Huh?
The middle name, Fernando.
Fernando, yeah. That was
bro.
My dad.
I'm telling you, I told my kids, I'm like, yo, y'all semen of mine, if you guys ever have your own little semen, you need to do me a favor. And they both looked at me. I'm like, what? Fernando. One boy in the family needs to be named Fernando. And they're like, what is it you're with your obsession?
It's a very distinguished name. Very distinguished.
Hey, mi hermano, you know what? I like my name because it's my name.
Be distinguished the way how you pronounce it.
However, if you go up, and this is, I fought it with my ex-wife, with my son. If you are a distinguished gentleman, properly dressed, you've got that debonair voice, and you turn around and you go up to a lady, instead of just saying, hi, my name is Fernando, and you actually go up to her and you say to her,
oh boy.
Oh, hola, me llamo Fernando Alejandro.
What are you, Don Juan DeMarco, bro?
No, but am I right or am I wrong?
No, it's how you it's how you say it.
Exactly.
How you
Like I can't go up and say that. Fuck, I'm going to say hi. My name is Pedro, and they're like, "You're Latino." Well, yes, I look it. Probably smell it, and I probably yeah, the name does it. Yes, I look. I remember one day I turned around and said to my mom, "Yo, why'd you give me such a name?" It's like, you know, it's your grandfather's name, and I love my dad. I'm like, okay, but why'd you?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not nice. What?
my middle name when I figured out. Mm, I even went as far as finding out how much it'll cost for me to change my name. I was 18 years old, 17 years old, and I wanted to change my name.
What's your middle name?
I should plead the fifth. No, it's actually Gustavo.
Who?
Gustavo.
Gustavo. Look at you. Hello. My name is Pedro Gustavo. I don't remember your last name, so that's why I stopped.
Really?
Yeah. My name is Elmer J. Flood, millionaire. I own a mansion and a yacht. Again. Well, you see, me, unfortunately, I don't have a middle name.
No?
I've been blessed with 2 first names. So
I was
you know
waiting
what's
for you to
funny?
say that.
There's people to this day that just know me as MC Bacon. Not a lot of people know me by my first name, Jason.
Yo, when I said your legal name in front of my kids, my son's like, "Who the hell are you talking about?"
It doesn't. The name, full name, doesn't fit the person, right?
No,
Yes.
it's not even that. The thing is, there's a DJ here in the city. His name is His legal name is Jason.
Oh, okay.
My son doesn't know him as Jason.
Right.
He doesn't even know me as his full.
I cannot hear you.
What about now?
Yeah. I can hear you now. You see?
So
We love moments like that because we continue on. Like, this is a clear message that I cannot hear you. But yeah, so my official name is Jason Henry. Yeah, that dull smudge look on your face says it all, my friend.
oh, Henry.
Yeah, hey, sir. This is why I am the voice of power, aka the lady's choice, aka the garam asukar, because that's where my line came from. If you remember one of the memes you set up, I remember there was a girl I was trying to talk to. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like, hey, what's your name? She's like, I remember it was like Samantha or something. And I was like, yeah, my name is Jay. They call me Jay. So they go, yeah? I'm like, what's your last name? She told me her last name. I was like, oh, okay. I go, you would love my last name. She's like, why is that? I said, because I'm a very popular guy. You get me? She said, what do you mean? I said, what's your favorite chocolate? And no lie. She's like, oh, Henry. I was like, exactly. Why is that? Because I'm fat free and good for you. Jeez. Nip. And that's where the fat free and good for you line came in. Because it's just like, yeah, oh, you like it all, Henry? Hey, because I'm dark and sweet, full of nuts. These nuts. Womp womp womp. Yeah.
You know what? I can't wait to get the sound effects machine hooked up in here.
What was that?
I can't wait to get the sound effects machine hooked up in here.
Oh man, that's gonna take it to a whole nother level. So, but yeah, it's good because I'm going in with a good feeling. She's going in with a good feeling, and again, when you're able to find someone that's down to just, hey, let's go bowling or let's be in a setting where even if it's nerves, be in a public setting, like if it's warmer outside, like a patio or have a couple drinks, whatever the case is, and there's no pressure. We're just two people coming together, see if there's a connection or not.
See, my whole thing on going to eat with somebody on the first date is I want to get to know you. I don't want to get to know how you eat, what
Right?
you're allergic to, like food wise, if you're allergic to anything, if you're lactose intolerant. If I don't want to know none of that,
Right.
because that I will get to know. But if you
Eventually.
want to go on a, and I'm saying like in general, I'm not talking to you because I'm not taking you on
Yeah.
a date. Don't do. However, if lady and I were like my heart,
Is that right?
uh, we're going out on a date, and she turns around and says to me, "I this, I that, blah blah." Great, but if the food is there, focus is gone on the two of you.
Because now it's where you're going to take me.
We're eating. Eating is done. We're gonna have a coffee. No, you want dessert? Um, let's go somewhere else. Great. But what if she says no? Date's over with right then and there.
Some people will be dates over then and there and they leave, and they either express their feelings right then and there, or once well, you see, just to go sideways a little bit. That's why I would prefer if she's driving that she meets me there, because to be in an uncomfortable type of scenario where the date doesn't go well, you guys don't get along, but then you got to take her home on top of that. But being me as the man that I am, I'd be like, yo, if it really went bad, like, listen, you need to take an Uber or a cab. I'm not taking you home. So it just depends on if the intent is there, and it just changes because of the scenario that you're in for that 1 hour or whatever couple hours that you're with this person, and you got to end the night off by taking her home, and then driving off in frustration and talking to yourself in the car and, oh, I'm so stupid. What the fuck? Da, 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 da. You know what I mean?
What did I just do?
Yeah, right. Like, what the hell? But again, you never know what's gonna happen because we can't predict the future. We just need to learn. I guess men and women need to learn how to learn and adapt to the situation and make a judgment call quick. Let me ask you a question. Has there been a date that you stopped right in the middle of it? I know we just touched on it, like the date after eating and stuff, but yeah, because I believe that's a safe keep for oneself. If they feel uncomfortable and they don't want to go through the humiliation and continue on something that they know that's not gonna happen, I've done it respectfully. Hey, you know what? This is really not really getting anywhere. I think we should just end it off here. It was nice that little bit that we had, but everything else. But I don't see it going any further than where it is now. So there should be a reason not to continue on with what we're doing.
I actually turned around and in the middle of a meal. I was annoyed because the person was just talking utter bullshit. She
Okay.
didn't. She had no common sense, no respect for public. She was treating the waiter, not even waitress, the waiter, like garbage.
Ah,
And I'm just letting her be. I'm like getting to know her. And then she starts asking me what my 5 year plan is.
ha! Why do people do this?
I literally looked at her and said, in 5 minutes from now, I'll tell you what my plan is. 5 years from now, I can tell you what I think, but what is your 5 year plan? She told me what she had mapped out. By year 3, I turned around and said to her, honestly, I don't mean to be rude. Pulled on my wallet, left money on the table. Said to her, thank you for your time. I have to go. She's like, what do you mean? I said to her, with everything you said, that doesn't include a husband, a boyfriend, a man. It's just all about you. You have a problem with an empowered woman? I said to her, no. But there's a difference between having an empowered woman and a woman that doesn't care about anybody but herself. Have a great day. I went up to the waiter. I'm like, listen, and right in front of her, I just left the money on the table. I hope it covers it. If not, here's my business card. Give me a call. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for the way you were poorly treated.
Yep. Yep.
I know I'm cutthroat and I'm mean and I'm. You know what? I can be as blunt as I can be, and I can. I hate to use this word, but I can pussyfoot around things because I don't want to hurt somebody.
For sure.
But when push comes to shove, and I need to speak, I speak, and I don't care. You've seen me. You've been around me. You've seen some of the things I've said to some people,
Yep.
and as much as they want to get upset with me, yo, what did you do to cause that?
Right. They never reflect on themselves at the time when it happens. They just, in the heat of the moment, they just go off and then think about it later. Yeah, he was right, but I didn't want to admit it, so I made myself look more of an idiot.
The only other time I've cut somebody off on a date. So we're going out. Things are going good. This is maybe our third or fourth date.
Mm.
And she shows up, and I'm like, what's that aroma? But I'm not saying nothing to her. So whatever. She comes to hug me, and I'm like, oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Let it be. Don't say nothing.
Oh,
We're
wow.
chatting it away. Because I'm like, you know what? People come from the gym, or you had a bad day at work. You had to, exert yourself a bit more than usual. Things happen. She said what she needed to say, and at one point, I'm like, I can't take it. I need to do something. I literally looked at her. I said to her, I'm sorry, but want to go back to my place? It's me. What for? I said to her, I think I smell. I need a shower. She's like, no. You don't smell bad. I've gone 3 or 4 days without showering, and we're good.
Oh, my God. And I love how you did that. You you took the you took the emphasis off of her, put it on yourself for her to spring out the exact issue. Brilliant.
Bro, I said to her, thank you, but this is where things end. Why? We're getting along so well. I really like you. I said to her, honestly, I think you're great, but you don't shower, and you just admitted to it. I'll never be able to put up with that. Something happens, I get it. You can't shower one day. What do you freaking do? Life happens.
Right.
But you're professing that you don't shower for 3-4 days in a row.
Yeah. That's insane.
Yeah, imagine you do agree to this to the person to date somebody like that, and you're going along, and then all of a sudden they turn around and think you're in the get things are getting hot and heavy, and they turn around and give you a salutation, and then they turn around and expect you to perform your duty.
Yeah. That's insane. And you would think women are more self-conscious about, hygiene and how, with body odor and stuff like that. For me, I've always had an issue with body odor because I'm a big guy. But I take care of myself to the point I take showers. I take 2 showers a day. One in the morning, as soon as I wake up, I'll take a shower. And because I'm heavy set, I know in the warm time and everything else, so I sweat like a hog. And then I shower just as soon as I get home. And I can admit this. There's been times where I've gone out, with friends and or family and stuff like that, and they'll be like, hey, You change your. Do you have on the same shirt? You change your shirt. I'm like, what do you mean? Because I may not sense the smell offhand because I'm used to that. I'm used to that. But other people catch on it real quick. And for me, if a person was to tell me that, hey, you know what, you have a bit of a body odor, I can respect that because one, the way they came across with it, I can respect. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's my bad. Shit, whatever. But then you get people that are like, oh, you fucking stink. Like, what the fuck? You don't shower. You don't. Why the hell would you come out of the house? You don't know how you smell when you come out of the house. And when you want to be so ignorant or just have an attitude about that, you have a right of saying that, yes, because you're presenting the situation for what it is. But when you want to be so negative and disrespectful with it, then that's where, things can turn sour, no pun intended.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Listen,
Listen, I'm big on that. I'm a big boy. You know that. In all the years you've seen me, have you ever once smelled me bad?
no.
And you know what? That's one of the biggest things that I fight with. At work, I've got toothpaste and toothbrush. At home, I've got a set. At the studio, I have a set. I've got deodorant at all three. I've got cologne at home. I got cologne in the studio. I'm not allowed to have perfume at work. But even then, bro, you have no idea how much I fight that. At the beginning, when I started working, where I'm working now, I was getting looks, and I was like, "Ah, what's wrong?" And ladies would come up and like, "You smell good." I'm like, "Okay, that's what it's about." Now, I know you're not into me, but you're complimenting my presence.
Yeah.
Even at work, we had a meeting at head office. One of the girls, I just walked in. I didn't come close to her. I wasn't, but she turns around. Was like opposite ends of the building. Oh my God, who smells so good? Who smells so good?
Yeah.
And I looked at her and I smiled. I didn't say nothing. She didn't notice that I smiled.
Yeah.
And we're in the boardroom and everybody's asking. She came by me. She's like, "You?" So do what? You're the one with that aroma? I said, "Three." She's like, "Oh my God, you have no idea." I said, "Oh, I can see it in your face." No worries. We'll leave it at that. But you know what? I hate it. I can't stand smells. It's my biggest pet peeve. It's my biggest turnoff. Dude, I was dating a girl that I think, and I think I've told you this before. She was gorgeous. I think she's amazing. Whenever we would be out, dude, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, just,
Yeah.
and then intimacy started happening. First couple of times, I was like, yeah, we were out dancing. You expect things. But then there's one time we haven't gone out dancing. I'm just getting to her place, and she's purposely showered and gotten all ready, and there was an aroma, bro. I broke up with her.
Wow.
I couldn't. Like that's. I get it. I'm a big boy, and I have my own aromas and I have my own things. And if I don't take care of them, and I don't give my body maintenance, for lack of better words, things happen.
Yep.
So word to the wise: shower. Bar soap is only $1.50 at the dollar store now. The dollar store, the 150 store, the 175 store.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nothing better for $1.
Yep.
Buy fresh socks every couple of months.
Yep.
Get new Gitch every couple of months.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Not at all, sir. Not at all.
Bro, you know what? That's one thing I make sure twice a year, bare minimum, I go out and buy. I like the brands that I like because they're comfy and they keep things where they need to be.
Yep.
But Yo, you don't want to show up to go see Mamacita there, or you're on your date and you're and all of a sudden you're about to go in the bedroom, yo, and you've got a skid mark there,
Yikes.
or you know what, you've got those undies that are just been hemmed because, well, you knew you were going out. Come on, fellas, up your game, have some self-respect.
Right?
Sorry, just being me.
Right?
But
General
before we
rule
go,
of thumb. General
oh,
rule. No one.
before we
But,
go, Bacon, I want your 2 cents.
um,
Uh, the new commercial that's coming out.
like I said, it's I love to see that we're evolving, because once you evolve, you know you're doing something correct. Like I said, I'm such a cheerleader for our team, because with the diversity that we have on our team and what we're looking to, bring forth coming into the new year of 2025. Well, I'm going to say new year because we're already into the new year, and it's only January. So with what the ideas that we've come across so far in the last meeting that we have, and the vision that everyone has for what's happening, there's nowhere else to go but up. And those who are around us, that follow, that listen, you will get the general understanding of what leadership, what being a team, togetherness, having fun in the process, and making every day just a day that you look forward to. So I'm in the right place at the right time, and I'm glad I'm here, because like Usain Bolt does. That's
Oh,
what Radio Perico. That's what I see with Abiertos. That's what I see with Colores Unidos. That's what I see with Desvelo. Diablo Guerrero. Shout out to my guy. And of course, the Canada Choice 2025 winner, you. Dun, dun. And I love the fact in the commercial when Guerrero gets on, like how he did when we did it. Like, this is what people are gonna look forward to when they listen to us. We come with fresh ideas that I hope that resonates with everyone, to generate more followers and say, hey, these guys aspects on life is something that I can get down with. Let me take a listen. Variety is always a great thing, my friend, and we have that. So to all of those, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again because I don't hold back, all of those who are here with us before, congrats. But you're missing out on a great opportunity. Call it squandering, call it whatever you'd like. It is what it is, and we don't cast no judgment. We don't wish no bad ill will on no one, because we're too positive to be negative. You get me? But that's what we do. But at the end of the day, everyone do your thing. Set your goals, do what you need to do. But do it correctly. Because you don't need to step on people's toes to get to the top. But if you do, remember, the toes that you step on will come back to kick you in the face.
always show love and respect.
Yes, sir.
Bueno, mi gente, that's another episode wrapping up. We'll keep you guys up to date. You'll see us popping up more often than not, and you'll start seeing more lives and more, as I like to call them, emergency meetings of the mind. Bacon's
Jeez. Ready. Hold on.
Bacon's date's coming up. We're gonna get a follow up of that very soon. Don't forget. We've got a lot of dating sex coming up, and without us even thinking about it, this was another half a dating sex episode. Oígalo. I'm very, very excited for you. I'm very, very happy for you, Mr. Bacon. And more importantly, I can't wait to, I'm going to tell you something before we go. Back home, we say, no, I'm going to say it offline. I don't want to get you in trouble. I'll be a good boy. So with that in mind, Bacon, you have yourself an amazing evening, sir. Thank you very much for being here with us. We will see you soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, that like. He dropped it.